What if Frieza comes up with the perfect plan to finally kill Goku? He finally uses that giant brain he keeps hidden under all that purple and hate, and learns from his past mistakes. That sounds wild, unless of course there's a tiny little flaw he didn't see coming. Frieza's whole life has basically been one long shiny grudge against Goku. No matter how many forms he takes, how golden he goes, or how dramatically he screams, Goku just keeps slipping through his fingers like a cyan-shaped soap bar. Every time Frieza thinks he finally has the upper hand, Goku's back with a new transformation, a cheesy smile, and a punch strong enough to rearrange Frieza's face and ego. But now it's starting to get personal for Frieza. It's revenge, jealousy, and ego the size of Planet Vegeta, all three blended into one cold purple smoothie of spite. Goku has humiliated Frieza enough times. On Namek, in Hell, in tournaments, basically every Tuesday. So this time, he's done with the dramatic entrances and the classic blow up the planet and call it a day nonsense. That stuff looks cool, sure, but he has realized it never works. Frieza's been around long enough to know that if you want to kill a Saiyan like Goku, you can't just try to outmuscle him. You've got to outsmart him. And for once in his life, Frieza decides to use that big galactic brain of his for something other than hating monkeys. This time he's strategic, calculated, and horrifyingly calm, because now he's aiming straight for Goku's heart, not with a death beam, but with something far worse, and that's emotional sabotage. Frieza figures if he wants to take down Goku, he just has to twist his world until Goku's strength doesn't matter. His dangerous weapon in his arsenal is love now, not Kai. Frieza has to become a full Shakespearean villain, and the best way to do that is simple. Twist the people Goku loves most into weapons against him. He plays it smart and sets a trap, not for Goku, but for everyone around him. One by one, he picks them off and starts plotting psychological warfare with misdirection. So first he finds them alone, and strikes up a simple conversation with each one of them. Each of them walks into a scenario tailor-made to distract, divide, and conquer. He feeds them lies, illusions, whispers that echo just right in their minds. He tells Chi-Chi that he was here to attack again, but then he overheard Goku saying that he's done with being a hero. He's tired of the whole saving the Earth gig and wants to focus on himself. Then he turns to Piccolo. Now that one's trickier. Piccolo isn't easy to fool, but even the wise can doubt when the right buttons are pushed. Frieza creates a mental projection of Goku casually admitting that he's over the whole protector of Earth thing. He wants a break from Earth and his so-called friends. He wants someone else to carry the weight. And for a split second, Piccolo believes it. That moment of hesitation was all Frieza needed. Krillin gets the full existential crisis treatment. Frieza weaves a fake interaction where Goku, supposedly, says the quiet part out loud, how he's tired of fighting for people who never really mattered. He had his hero time now, he wants to do something for himself. For a guy who stood by Goku through everything, that kind of lie feels like betrayal. He starts to think it's because of him that they were in trouble most of the time, and now he wants to quit. Frieza doesn't need total belief, just a little doubt. That's the real genius of it. A slow, creeping seed planted in the minds of those closest to Goku, blooming into full-on suspicion when the time is right. And then, when the air is thick with tension, and no one knows what's real anymore, Frieza sets the stage. He brings them all together. Lets them fight. Not some world-ending battle, but the kind filled with hesitation, emotion, and pain. Goku's staring down the people he loves, unsure if they're being controlled or if they actually believe he's turned into some monster. He holds back, confused and heartbroken, while his friends and family lash out under Frieza's manipulation. Goku genuinely looks like he's ready to give up. He's out of reasons to keep fighting. Frieza's done his homework. He's here to run the most annoying long con in Saiyan history. He makes an entrance, but not the dramatic one. According to other people, he's only there because Goku has given up on Earth and now it's his to take. No one has cleared their confusion yet. Goku does what Goku does. He charges in like a golden wrecking ball with zero planning and way too much optimism. But Frieza doesn't meet him head on. He sidesteps, plays defensive, throws feints that don't make sense until 10 moves later. It's like watching a guy play chess against someone who thinks punching the board is a valid strategy. Just when Goku has peaked his energy level, Frieza pulls out his little surprise. It's not a new transformation or glowing hair upgrade, those are so last season. This time it's something sneakier, an energy absorption technique. Goku hurls one of his classic Kamehamehas, and it just fizzles out, gets eaten like a snack. Frieza smirks, as if to say, thanks for the refill. Goku's power is literally fueling his enemy, and the more he fights, the weaker he gets. It's like trying to put out a fire by throwing gasoline at it, and Goku, bless his Saiyan heart, keeps throwing. While Goku's busy figuring out why his punches feel like love taps, Frieza starts slipping in little bits of mental sabotage. He shows Goku fake images, visions of Piccolo lying defeated, and Krillin crushed under rubble. Goku starts slowing down, not because he's tired, but because he's distracted. Doubt creeps in. Maybe he has been failing. He turns into his most powerful form ever, but then Frieza drains him. Frieza wants him to bring out his every emotion so he can feed on it. Goku's friends stand aside thinking, he made this mess. He has to clean it up. But then, seeing Goku on the ground almost unconscious now, they make a counterattack. Only because Goku turned his back on them does not mean they have to do the same thing. In all the master plan to defeat Goku, Frieza didn't account for one little thing, and that little thing is called friends. Goku, the hero of the hour, isn't the one pulling them all together. But they still do, and that is because of the love, loyalty, and sheer willpower of the people who fought by his side for years. You see, Goku may be the big deal on the battlefield, but it's his friends who really hold things together. Piccolo, being the strategist he is, starts the mental counterattack. He uses his psychic powers to get inside Goku's head, trying to clear the fog of doubt Frieza's been planting. It's a delicate thing, like trying to tune a radio when you're already on the wrong station. He sends Goku flashes of their past victories, the moments where they've pulled through impossible situations. Goku doesn't need to be reminded of his power. He needs to be reminded of why he fights. Meanwhile, Krillin takes charge of the physical side. The Earth's most underestimated fighter knows that he's not going to outpower Frieza, but what he can do is cause a diversion. He launches a series of high-speed attacks long enough to give Goku a breather. Frieza, of course, is cocky as ever, thinking he's got the upper hand. He sees them working together and he can't help but smirk. After all, what could a bunch of second-rate warriors do against his genius and his power? You see, Frieza simply does not have the skill to remove their bond in any worse situation after all this time. The final strike comes when Frieza's about to crush the last of Goku's resistance, but as he powers up for the finishing blow, he's blindsided. Krillin, Piccolo, and Goten launch an all-out attack, using every bit of energy they've got left to push Frieza into a corner. It's not a single blow that takes him down, it's the collective will of a team. Frieza's surprised to realize that Goku wasn't the only one holding the weight of Earth on his shoulders. The Z-Fighters have been carrying it alongside him, and they're not about to let it fall now. Frieza tries to resist, but it's no use. With a final push, Piccolo lands a crushing blow, and Frieza for once is knocked out of the picture. But as the dust settles, there's no victory cry from Goku, but the silence of understanding. None of them was tired of protecting each other. The Z-Fighters protect them as a single unit, not an individual person. Do you think that the teamwork is the true hero in the series? Let's discuss this in the comments below, and subscribe for more Frieza Fails Again drama. Until next time.